All right, hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube. And I know it's been a very long time since I did a video, and yeah, I've been really busy, and then I'm gonna try to upload more videos. Anyways, I wanted to explain to you guys some of the pairs that I'll be looking at this week. Right, I'm actually seeing an interesting move going on, and as we already do, right, we always talk about top down analysis. We break market down from a high time frame to a lower time frame. With this, I'm just gonna go straight to the daily time frame. Okay, so on the daily time frame, this is actually the pound AUD, right? On the daily time frame, we see price making this high, right? This was the highest high that price made from this trend, right? So right from this trend, price made this high, which is this side, right? And then price came back down to this side. Now we were expecting price to break this high since price was trending, but price failed to make a new high, which created this high low at this side, and price broke this low that we had, creating a lower low. So right now we have a downtrend. For a downtrend, we need a lower low, a lower high, and then a lower low, right? The next thing is gonna be a retracement, and then a down move to the downside. Now, this is actually the retracement that we are having, right? So the next potential move could probably be a move to the downside to this low, or probably break this low. We don't know yet, right? Or we could have price coming here to test this demand that we have sitting at this side and probably go back up. It all depends on what type of market structure that we see on the lower time frame, right? But let's look at something real quick. I'm gonna use a Fibonacci to basically measure um the retracement level from this side to this side, right? And when I do this, we actually see that let me change something real quick. I'm just gonna put this two back, right? So we actually see that price is actually in between the 0.786 and then 0.618, right? In between these two. So once price break the 50 Fibonacci level, we look to be taking entries, right? Anytime we want to take our entry, we also want to make sure that price is, somewhere in our support area or our supply area, any type of strategy that you use, right? But if I'm going to be using Fibonacci and I'm going to be predicting the movement or the direction of this, since we usually take our entries on the zero point 0.5, we could take our entries on the zero point 0.6 or 0.7. We don't know exactly where to take our entry from. The best thing that helps you is just look for a supply zone or a resistance zone where price is literally um getting towards, right? And then you take an entry from there. If you realize that this zone, right, I have a supply zone sitting right here, right? So this will actually be where I'll be looking to take my entry. So let's take off the Fibonacci, right? And then put our lines at this side. Now we can't possibly take our entry from the daily time frame, so I'm just gonna go to a lower time frame like the 4-hour time frame, and let's see what is going on the 4-hour time frame. Now on the 4-hour time frame, we had a very nice supply structure at this side, which obviously we had price mitigating, which was this candlestick, right? So this side has already been mitigated. The next candlestick that I'm going to be looking at is going to be this candlestick, right? So this candlestick looks like a very clean and nice supply zone where we could possibly take our entry, right? This right here, this zone. So I'm probably going to be taking my entry at this side, right? So we're gonna go all the way back, and then we see a nice rejection happening. Now I'm obviously not going to take my entry on the 4-hour time frame. Let's actually check on the 5-minute time frame and see what is going on. So on the 5-minute time frame, we have a lot of things going on. We have a lot of consolidation. We have price going up and down, not really making a clean trend, right? And then price is kind of like stuck around this side, right? So what we need to see price doing is we need to see price changing in direction, right? At this side, we see a clean bullish trend. We need to see price changing in what direction, creating that bearish trend for us to take our entry from. Now, since this is my supply zone, I could probably take my entry here and put my stop loss here. But if you actually want confirmation to your trade, then you need to wait for price to change its direction, because right now price is in a bullish trend, right? we see price basically going up. So price is actually in a bullish trend. Price is going up. If you want to see price in the bearish trend, then we need to see what a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, just like that, right? And then we look for our nice order block or our nice supply zone, and then we take our entry from. This is not a strategy. I'm not teaching strategy. I'm just breaking the market down. So I'm not going to be going into details with these type of strategies. I already have videos on these that you guys can actually watch it. All right, so this is actually what I'm looking at. I'm looking to take a sell on this trade. Now, the next pair that I'm going to be explaining is going to be the pound JPY. Okay, so same scenario with the pound JPY. I'm going to use the daily time frame. You guys already see, I already have my markup already, right? But I'm just going to explain this. We had our high set in here at this point, right? This high right here, and then we had this strong impulsive move that took out this high. Right now price is coming back. Within this side we still have a bearish, we still have a bullish trend at this side, right? So if we want to take any sell entries, sorry, if we want to take any sell trades to the downside, then we need to break these major levels that we have set in around this side. Once these levels are taken out, then we'll probably look for what a retracement back here, and then we take our trend, we take our entry, our set entry to the downside. But right now what I'm actually looking at is I always target the last low. I always target the lows and then the highs that we have in the market. I keep track of the trend, right? So with this, I'm just gonna put my line here, right? This is a daily trend, so this is where this is where I have my line. If I was looking on a different time frame, I'm gonna have my line on a different place based on the time frame that I'm looking at. So right now I have this two places that I'm looking to take my entry from, right? Obviously I can take my entry on the daily time frame. I'm going to go to the 4-hour time frame, and then we clearly see we see a nice what on a block at this side, which I'm expecting price to get to, right? Once price get to this order block, then we'll be looking to take what a buy entry to the upside. But since price hasn't gotten to this entry, what I'm doing is I'm keeping track of this trend that we have right here. I'm not really sure that price is going to come all the way up here, so I'm just going to put it here, right? We could have price coming up to this side, hitting this, and then going back down. Let's see on a 15-minute time frame. Let's see what's going on. So on a 15-minute time frame, we also had a break of structure at this side, and the last low that the last high that we had was this one. But I'm just gonna switch time frame to see if I could find a very nice place to put my entry at. So I think this should be fine. I'm not really sure if price is gonna come here, right? My main target is actually this side, but if price comes here and give me that sell scenario, then I might probably take it. So I'm also looking for a sell to buy, right? I'm selling from this side and probably buy at the low that I showed you guys, right? So this is what I'm going to be looking at. Probably sell at this side to this, and then look at what type of schematic that I have here before I take my buy entry to the upside. Okay, this might probably be a swing trade to next year. All right, so and also I have like a couple pairs, but I'm not going to be going through. I'm just going to be showing you guys what I have. Yeah, I actually have this one too, right? Same scenario. We have a supply structure at this site, right, which I'm expecting price to come down. If you guys want to see why I have this, you guys can check my video out. I already have videos explaining how I mark up my chart. And also it's the same thing with this. On the lower time frame, you guys will actually notice why I put my line here. And yeah, with pound CAD, sorry, the CAD JPY, I'm not really seeing anything interesting, right? Yeah, with this pet is the same thing, right? So this pet looks really interesting to me. On a 4-hour time frame, it looks really interesting. I'm not really sure if price is gonna go all the way up, but I have my line, right, my major line here that I'm expecting price to react to. So if price should come down to the side, I'll probably take a buy trade to this and then sell to the downside. Thank you guys for watching.